Raptor Tank 2020. My name is Audrey Rapp, and I am a sophomore at Montgomery College in the Macklin Business Institute and one of this year's Raptor Tank co-leaders. Before we get started, I want you to meet the rest of our student leaders.
Hello, my name is Ben Blutstein. I am a sophomore at Montgomery College in the Macklin Business Institute and one of this year's Raptor Tank co-leaders.
Hi, I'm Zangel Villanueva. I'm also a sophomore in Montgomery College's Macklin Business Institute and a co-leader of Raptor Tank.
Hi, my name is Evan Wellick, and I am a freshman at Montgomery College in the Macklin Business Institute and one of this year's Raptor Tank co-leaders.
Typically, I would be standing on the stage in the student auditorium presenting to you live, but this year our competition is virtual due to the pandemic, and it has been a unique experience to be online at this time. Whether in person or online, the entrepreneurial dream is alive at Montgomery College. There are enthusiastic student entrepreneurs, business faculty, and local community business leaders that are supportive of our MC community. To connect these groups, Raptor Tank was born, and the development of Raptor Tank, the Montgomery College Business Program partnered with the Macklin Business Institute. Of course, our competition would not be possible without the help of Montgomery College leadership and support across a variety of departments.
This is where I would typically invite our next speaker on stage and you all would clap, but in our virtual environment, we will have to clap in the safety of our homes to give a warm welcome to our college leadership for some opening remarks.
Hello, I'm Darian Pollard. Now, can you believe that Thanksgiving break is just a couple of weeks away? This means that it's a time for one of our very most exciting annual events here at the college, the Raptor Tank Business Pitch Competition. This event gives Montgomery College's entrepreneurial students a chance to hone their business ideas and compete for prize money provided by our Macklin Business Institute's MBI Cafe. Although it's not an in-person competition this year, the virtual Raptor Tank will showcase our exceptional students here at Montgomery College. It's also a wonderful example of the college's resilience when meeting students' needs. The Raptor Tank leadership team pulled together and pulled out all the stops to create this event vividly in our virtual spaces. To each of the participants, I want to congratulate you on completing the workshops and for making it to the final round of the Raptor Tank. I wish you the best in the competition, and I look forward to seeing you leading our businesses in our community in the near future. To the Macklin Business Institute students leading this event, your commitment to providing this opportunity to your fellow Raptor peers says a lot about who you are and the instruction that you're receiving. In case the entire audience doesn't know, the profits from the student operations of the MBI Cafe provides the funding for the winning teams. I love the idea of students supporting students. To our faculty and administrators who work on this project alongside our student leaders, encouraging innovation for students empowers them, it builds student engagement, and really fosters community with our partners. And to those in the business community, the time you spent supporting the Raptor Tank was truly invaluable to the college. Whether you led a workshop, participated in a networking event, served as a judge, or mentored our students, your effect on the community is profound. To everyone, good luck to you and good luck to our talented entrepreneurs. Your creativity and your drive inspire us all. Good luck, everyone.
Thank you, Dr. Pollard, for your opening remarks and your continuous support for Raptor Tank and Montgomery College students. We appreciate your tireless effort on our behalf, especially in these unique times. To expand on the virtual environment at the Rockville campus, I would like to introduce Dr. Kim Kelly.
Welcome to Raptor Tank 2020. My name is Kimberly Kelly, and I am the Vice President and Provost for the Rockville campus. This is our first virtual Raptor Tank, and I'm excited to be participating in this new format. While we typically host Raptor Tank on the Rockville campus, we are hosting it virtually this year to ensure we can continue this exciting and important student learning experience while also supporting student, employee, and community members' health and safety. Whether it's virtual or in person, Raptor Tank is a fabulous event that showcases the creativity and talent of Montgomery College's students. I attend each year because I know that the creativity of the students' ideas and their presentations never disappoints. Hearing their brilliant ideas is inspiring and reminds us that Montgomery College and Montgomery County have a very bright future. Raptor Tank provides our talented students a forum to showcase their new business plans, which they have worked hard to prepare. Their drive and determination supports our regional economy and will help us rebound successfully from any disruptive event, including a pandemic. You may not know that the Raptor Tank competition involves students from every campus and a variety of academic programs, including engineering, graphic design, education, computer science, hospitality management, and of course, business. These students work in teams, helping each other to develop their ideas, refine them, and get their businesses off the ground. It is a wonderful competition where students do the preparation, run the show, and we get to enjoy the final product. Now, how great is that? This year's Raptor Tank student leaders are Audrey Rapp, Evan Wellick, Zangle Villanueva, and Ben Bloodstein. The primary faculty lead is Professor Hannah Weiser. Kudos to each of you for your hard work, support, and preparation that makes this year's Raptor Tank possible. I also want to take a moment to thank the faculty members who worked hand in hand with Professor Weiser. Thank you. The director of the Macklin Business Institute, Steve Lang, and the Dean of Business, Kathy Davis, whose unwavering support makes it possible to bring you Raptor Tank each year. Please join me in wishing this year's competitors and their team members the best of luck, and let the games begin.
Thank you, Dr. Kelly. We know you haven't missed a Raptor Tank since you've been at Montgomery College, and you've been a great support of our program.
Like most things this year, Raptor Tank has also changed quite a bit because of COVID-19. While it would have been fun to work together in person, Zoom allows us to stay connected and try some cool new things. For instance, we began the use of Edpuzzle to create interactive, asynchronous workshops to supplement our live workshops. Additionally, we introduced our brand new networking event via Zoom, which was a hit. And finally, our virtual spin on the Presentation Tips and Tricks workshop. This year has been like none other, but the Raptor Tank team and finalists embraced the challenge and used innovative ideas to ensure the student entrepreneurs have a worthwhile experience.
Now we will move on and introduce you to the 2020 Raptor Tank judges.
Mary Pat Alkus is an institutional investment advisor and a chartered financial analyst. Currently, Mary Pat serves on the board of Horizons Greater Washington, the Greater Washington Community Foundation, and the Norwood School. She also serves as treasurer of the Montgomery College Foundation Board of Directors.
Bill Keating is the founder and CEO of Waste Acquisition Group, a DC-based wage services firm providing high-quality waste services to municipal and commercial customers in the construction, hospitality, and wastewater industry.
Shai Palavani is a successful DC-based serial entrepreneur. He recently sold LiveSafe, a leading mobile safety communications platform that crowdsources safety intelligence. Now, Shai is focusing on his food tech platform, Hungry, the first ever online catering marketplace connecting local chefs with offices in need of food.
David Popp has had a vast career in commercial real estate industry where he led multidisciplinary project teams and has helped devise and implement business strategies. Currently, he is teaching the Introduction to Business course at Montgomery College.
Stefan Sandberg is a lifelong entrepreneur who launched his first company when he was 15 and has continued helping others start their businesses ever since. Stefan has helped businesses grow and has judged several business competitions internationally. Currently, he works for Montgomery College and MCTV with digital engagement technologies.
Jeffrey Tribble Jr. is the founder and CEO of The Musicianship, a nonprofit organization that facilitates music lessons, experiences, and opportunities for at-risk youth. Since 2009, the musicianship has grown from serving 2 students to nearly 2,000 students.
Polly Vale is an independent consultant for the social impact clients. She provides customer discovery and acquisition strategies as well as sector analysis for startups and nonprofits. She truly enjoys working with entrepreneurs and helping them find their path to success.
Dr. Rai is the Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs at Montgomery College, who transformed the Academic Affairs Division. He has led the creation of many partnerships, resulting in the development of innovative workforce development programs, the continued evolving of the MCPS early college and middle college programs, and dozens of initiatives to reduce barriers to student success.
At our inaugural networking event, the judges gave valuable insights into the business world and connected with the participants via entrepreneurship. For the competition, our judges are evaluating the participants' business pitches based on criteria such as the business concept, market opportunity, and financials. Next, the judges will select winners out of the finalist pool, with winners earning seed money to help grow their startup businesses.
If you didn't hear from before, we have some incredible judges. Several of our judges have been a part of Raptor Tank for many years and would like to say some kind remarks regarding their passion for Raptor Tank and entrepreneurship.
Hello, Raptors. My name is Polly Vale, and I'm so proud and pleased to be a mentor and a judge with the Raptor Tank. Your projects, your program are extraordinary, and I love, honestly, to tell people in my network about how wonderful your program is. I've been a part of your program for the past few years, and each year I'm inspired by the quality of your projects, by the quality of the ideas, and really the execution of your ideas and the contest itself. I mentor at the University of Maryland and also at Bethesda Green, and I can tell you that what you do at the Raptor Tank at Montgomery College is really of the highest caliber. Your projects are well thought out. Your ideas for execution are hammered out. They've been stress tested. You approach your projects with intelligence, with energy, and you're going to achieve your goals. I have had the honor of actually working with a couple of the entrepreneurs after the Raptor Tanks, and even after they graduate from Montgomery College. In most cases, they go on to the University of Maryland in College Park, where I'm able to continue to mentor. And they stick with their projects. These are not just for fun and games. They're really because of the motivation comes from a deep commitment. And I really want to congratulate your faculty and all the people at Montgomery College who support your efforts. Again, their participation is of the highest quality. So your cohort, your ecosystem is highly productive and to be awarded and rewarded. Again, thank you for allowing me to be part of this extraordinary program. I really, really, really love it. So thank you, and I look forward to the Raptor Tank coming up.
Hello there, Raptor Tank team. My name is David Pop, and I'll be serving as one of the judges at this year's event. And I've been asked to share some thoughts on the competition, and specifically what my favorite part of the competition is. So let me start with just a little introduction. This is my 5th year serving as a judge. I was in the commercial real estate business for 30 years. Just retired several years ago, and well, specifically it was 5 years ago, because when I started with Raptor Tank, I was still working. And I didn't know that much about Montgomery College at the time, and really didn't know anything about Raptor Tank. And what really impressed me then, and really ever since, was really the poise and the confidence of the students that were making those presentations. Because that's not an easy environment. Okay, you're up there on stage in front of a big crowd of students and professors and judges and family and friends. You know, not easy. And in particular, the Q&A portion of that. because for that, you don't have the crutch of the PowerPoint presentation with you. You got to think quickly on your feet because, these judges, we could ask anything. I mean, me in particular, right? You never know what I'm going to say. And so to see how the students react so well to that, that's always been the favorite part of my competition. Something that I tell my students now, because I'm teaching at the college now, is really the importance of being able to effectively articulate your thoughts and opinions in a business setting. You really have to be able to do that. And the practice you get at Raptor Tank, being up there in front of a group of people, I think really prepares students well for that. So, that's my favorite part of the competition. And with that, let me just thank you all for asking me back as a judge again this year. And I will look forward to seeing you on November 11th at the event. Take care and thank you very much.
Hi there, everybody. My name is Bill Foote. I'm one of the judges for this year's Raptor Tank competition. I've been asked to comment on my favorite part about Raptor Tank and also why I'm passionate about helping students. My favorite part about Raptor Tank, I definitely have enjoyed being involved with the workshops, but I think probably beyond that, the presentations themselves, I really enjoy listening to the participants articulate the revenue models for their companies and also speaking to their forecasts and projections. I'm a CPA, so obviously that appeals to me and I find it very interesting. Why am I passionate about helping students? A couple of reasons. My firm, Aronson LLC, we're on Rockville Pike, probably not a mile from the Rockville campus of MC, so very close to home for us. And on a more personal note, I think, every interaction I've ever had with somebody involved with the college, I can see that level of passion that's there, whether it's dealing with a board matter for the foundation, working with colleagues on those matters, or whether it's my involvement in Raptor Tank, students and staff of the college, or anytime I have the privilege of hearing Dr. Pollard speak, you see and hear the passion that's there. So I think for me, I'm just trying to match that level of passion the best that I can. So good luck, everybody, with Raptor Tank. You'll do great.
I know you're all eager to get to the finalists' presentations, but we would like to take a moment to recognize our participants' hard work. Each participant comes from a variety of backgrounds and majors, but all share a passion for one thing: entrepreneurship. Over the past couple of months, participants worked hard in this program, attending 4 live workshops and 4 asynchronous workshops to develop their businesses. From there, each participant submitted their business idea and presented it to a panel of mock judges for a qualifier round. And in the end, top performers were selected as finalists to move on to the next round of the competition.
And now what we all have been waiting for. Let's jump right into the pitches and meet our first contestant.
We're excited to welcome Adjo Evanola as she pitches her business providing quality and affordable hair care with all natural products for all natural hair types.
Hi, my name is Adjo Evanola, and I'm this year's Rising Star Award recipient in the I Invest National Youth Business Competition. I was the CEO of Pouchful, a student-driven social enterprise under the Junior Achievement Company program of Greater Washington. I am also the National Silver Medalist for Entrepreneurship in the NAACP's Afro-Academic, Cultural, Technological, and Scientific Olympics, better known as AXO, amongst many other things, but most importantly, I'm the CEO, founder, and sole proprietor of JoJo's Outstanding Jojoba Oil, which is currently just an idea, but with your investment and support today, I know we can take it to the next level. A little more about me. I used to get relaxers regularly, but after a terrible experience with a relaxer for my 8th grade promotion, I decided it would be my last one. And I'm not alone. Did you know that in 2017, 70% of the Black American population wore their hair naturally at least once? The natural hair movement is on the rise, and so is the need for our products. But before I go any further, I must explain. What is natural hair? Well, JoJo's is marketing to people who have it, and it can be operationally defined as type 3 and 4 curl patterns or tight coily afro hair that has never been chemically straightened or altered. Because natural hair is inherently African, our niche is heavily centered around, although definitely not limited to, the African diaspora. Therefore, the 66.7% of African Americans that elected to take our market research survey make the sample size a true reflection of the intended market. 53.3% selected likely or very likely to purchase ethnic hair products, illustrating a demand that we'd like to supply. Now that we've got the demand down, why is there a need for our products? Well, not all of the products currently on the market have our best interest at heart. In a study conducted by the Silent Spring Institute on Black women's hair products in just 2018, it was found that 84% of chemicals detected in the products were not listed on the label. These chemicals contain the likes of hormone and endocrine disruptors, which could block, mimic, or alter the body's natural systems, resulting in issues like fibroids or worse. That's where JoJo's comes in. Our mission is to provide safe, effective, and affordable hair care for naturals across the globe. But that's not all. Rooted in advocacy, we offer more than just hair products because it is more than just hair. We are also looking to solve socioeconomic barriers posed by having natural hair in the 21st century through our meaningful partnerships, interactive media platforms, and of course the sale of our all-natural hair products using all-natural ingredients for all natural hair types. Our aim is to be the one-stop shop for all things natural hair over time. You name it, we got it. Each product may serve a different function, but the basis is to promote growth and retain moisture. In case you're not convinced of what makes our products so special, let's get into our competitive advantages. We are taking into account factors such as curl pattern, pH, and your hair's ability to absorb and retain moisture, otherwise known as hair porosity. Does your hair product do that? We are currently working with a cosmetic chemist to learn more about these properties of hair and the way different ingredients impact them. We are currently working with this chemist to create our debut product, drumroll please, the Ultimate Moisturizer. As you can see, this product will cost us $4.85 to create. So you want to talk numbers? Well, baby, we got them. For the first year, we're looking to carry 5 different products. We project to sell 40 units of each per month at a standard retail price of $8, resulting in a monthly revenue of $1,600 or an annual revenue of $19,200 per year. Now, when we factor in our costs, we're looking at a revenue for the first year of negative $7,090, or a gross profit margin of negative 36%, starting us off in the red, as most businesses do. But that's okay because we have a proven and scalable business model. And one of the things that will take us from the red to the black is our marketing strategy, starting with the blog. We want to empower our consumers to make informed buying decisions because they deserve to know what they're putting in their hair. We are going to publish our research as well as what we learned from working with this cosmetic chemist on our site to make it available to all. And our sole proprietor's background in media and communications will be instrumental in driving this effort. Next, we're looking at YouTube. A large part of being part of the natural hair community is learning how to style and care for one's hair, and many find the tutorials and advice on YouTube essential for fulfilling this need, including myself. But we have no problem extending our social media presence to other platforms, namely Facebook and Instagram. Affordable and effective, these intertwined platforms will allow us to monitor our insights and reach thousands. As a wise soul once said, we don't go natural, we return, and it is imperative that we make this return safely. JoJo's Outstanding Jojoba Oil. Yen Sankofa, JoJo's Outstanding Jojoba Oil. Let's go back and get it, folks. Thank you.
Thank you, Adjo. If you want to vote for her business, Adjo's Outstanding Jojoba Oil, to win the Audience Choice Award, please stick around to see her vote code at the end of all the finalist presentations.
This year has been like none other but the Raptor Tank team and the finalists embraced the challenge and used innovative ideas to ensure that the student entrepreneurs have worthwhile experience. With that said, I would like to introduce the Dean of the Business Department, Dr. Catherine Davis, to talk about entrepreneurship at Montgomery College.
Hello, my name is Dr. Catherine Davis, and I'm the Dean of Business, Accounting, Economics, Computer Applications, Hospitality Management, and Paralegal Studies. Before entering academia, I was an international business strategist specializing in foreign market entries, and I was an entrepreneur. I have 5 patents and brought a consumer product to market I know the risks and opportunities for success. Becoming involved in entrepreneurial activities and competitions while at college imparts important life and career skills, including problem solving, teamwork, empathy, as well as learning to accept failure as part of the growth process. MC's Raptor Tank competition is not just a single-day event. The presentations that you are seeing here today reflect business concepts that have been honed through extensive peer mentoring and feedback from business advisors. Raptor Tank is led by MBI students. Its leaders plan the business design workshop schedule. They market the Raptor Tank competition to the MC community. They manage the budget and all of the logistics that you are seeing here today. It is therefore not just the Raptor Tank competitors that are learning experientially. It is a learning opportunity for all of the students involved in this event. Thank you for joining the 2020 Raptor Tank competition.
Thank you, Dean Davis, for speaking regarding the exciting field of entrepreneurship and for everything that you do for students at Montgomery College.
Next up, let's give a warm welcome to Chesley as she gives us insight into her mobile cafe that serves food using organic and all-natural ingredients.
Hi, my name is Chesley, head chef of Chesley Kitchen Cafe. We are a mobile cafe that delivers directly to you. We select organic and all-natural ingredients, and everything is prepared from scratch. Growing up, I used to be in the kitchen with my great-grandmother and grandmother, and we prepared everything from scratch, and the food was amazing. And as I got older, I had to eat out more. So when I started eating out more, I started to realize that this food is very mediocre, and that the recipes that my elders had, I want to bring at the Chesley Kitchen Cafe for you all to taste. Beginning of COVID, I lost my job. I lost my great-grandmother to COVID, and I started to create a business plan. I started to get the LLC before COVID even happened, and then for the trademark process, I was actually in the process of doing that. So then I also did that, and then I created a business plan as well. I want the world to experience what we have to offer while eating tasty, clean foods and beverages made from scratch. Hi everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. So my name is Dest, and I am pursuing an associate's in business and a minor in entrepreneurship. I have worked for many of the top 500 brands, and these jobs have taught me about customer service and hospitality. My experience with cooking and baking comes from being a cook assistant and volunteering to bake at churches. I have experience with running a small business, which is my first company I started my junior year in high school. So here we have a list of people who will help Chesley Kitchen Cafe. First, we have Judith, who will be operations, Rebecca in finance, and Shandera in management. So our target market are everyone, but we will focus mainly on attracting millennials, Gen Z, and families. Gen Z and millennials because they tend to spend more money by eating outside food, and they like to promote new companies with new trends. We have found that if we get a younger group as our loyal customer, they will continue to use our products due to brand loyalty, and it's also proven as people get older, they are more likely to stick with brands they are familiar with. Families are also our target market because we want Chesley Kitchen Cafe to be a place where people can take their family out to eat organic and all natural foods and beverages made from scratch. And then catering is also a market that we're also focusing on as well for graduations, weddings, birthdays, and corporate events. So next we have our SWOT analysis. So some strengths we have is a highly experienced, credible, determined owner, united and reputable management team. Some weaknesses is building a cycle of clients may take time. Growth may be slow due to the presence of giants already in the market. Some opportunities is increasing local population in the Montgomery County area, and then compete in securing a strong position in the industry. And then some threats we may face is the need to grow rapidly over the next 3 to 5 years in an economic downturn. So our strategy is to start small and expand as the company grows. We have noticed certain areas in Montgomery County, food companies will not deliver. So we see this as a problem, and our solution is to deliver directly to customers from our commercial kitchen. When we start to see an increase in business, we plan to look for a great storefront in Montgomery County. And then as the business grows, we will look for the next location in another county in Maryland. So we will actively post our products in our social media accounts and interact with customers. We will allow reviews from real customers on our website and apps. So this will help potential customers when they are ordering and help our team improve our products and services. I truly believe in giving back to my community, and we will get involved with the community. So here's a list of items that we will offer online in our cafe when we open, and catering. So our foods and beverages stand out because from the competition in Montgomery County, because we use organic and all natural ingredients from the Dutch market and local farmers. And here are some of our startup costs and funding. So Chesley Kitchen Cafe is seeking an equity investment from investors and banks into the company in the amount of $150,000. The funds will be used for everything listed on this graph. I'm currently looking into small business loans for minority women and grant writers to get funding. I will also contribute my own savings into this business. And here is our break-even analyst. We plan to break even our 3rd year in being in business. Thank you.
Thank you, Dest. If you want to vote for Chesley Kitchen Cafe to win the Audience Choice Award, please stick around to see your vote code at the end of all the finalists' presentations.
These presentations are great. As you're listening to these ideas for student businesses, we want you to also hear the Macklin Business Institute's own student-run business. I would like to welcome Allison Van, this year's MBI Cafe lead, to discuss what the student-run MBI Cafe has been up to while in the virtual environment. This student-run business is at the heart of experiential learning and proudly provides the funds for Raptor Tank competition each year.
Hello, my name is Allison Van, and I'm the current student leader of the MBI Cafe. I represent all Macklin Business Institute students, past and present, who have helped operate the student-run MBI Cafe. It's a great learning experience for us to be immersed in all aspects of a day-to-day operation of a successful business, and it's especially valuable to see the positive impacts businesses can have on their communities. This is why we are so proud to sponsor Raptor Tank by allocating a portion of our profits to provide the award money that will hopefully be used to start or grow businesses led by current Montgomery College students. Just like other businesses that were impacted by the pandemic, the MBI Cafe can't sit still and expect the status quo when things return to normal. Although our doors are currently closed while the college is primarily operating remotely, all of our MBI students continue to diligently prepare for reopening. Returning Macklin students have been planning in 1 of 3 groups: accounting, marketing, and operations. All teams are utilizing previous data to help budget for ongoing operations, increase our marketing presence, and focus on improving cafe efficiency. Our team's working very hard for when we are able to reopen. This includes mentoring and training first-year MBI students. They have started by learning about our products, safety procedures, and how to make drinks using video tutorials. That will be followed by a focus on customer service and helping to plan for safety procedures for when we are able to reopen. Our planning is as important as ever because there will be a new MBI Cafe location opening in the recently built Student Life building. Although whenever we get back into holding majority of courses on campus, we want you to know that we'll be ready to offer great service, and we are planning to operate with the focus on safety of our customers. We can't wait to see our customers again, and thank you for supporting the MBI Cafe, Macklin Business Institute's student-run business.
Thank you, Allison, for sharing the current status of the student-run MBI Cafe. As Allison mentioned, Raptor Tank is student-run and student-funded, and the MBI Cafe funds Raptor Tank, such that it is students helping students achieve their entrepreneurial goals. I hope you'll support our student-run business by visiting our new location once it is safe to reopen.
Next up, we have Justice Jones explaining why she decided to start a business called Blue A's Softball Clinic for children who love playing sports.
Hi, my name is Justice Jones. I'm a first-year early college business student at Montgomery College and a junior at Magruder High School. My business is called Blue A's Softball Clinic. I have played softball since I was in 6th grade, but in the spring season of my 8th grade year, I sadly had to stop because I just didn't have the money. That is the problem. As you can see here, a single dad was trying to get his daughter through high school softball, and he claimed he was spending $1,000 per year just on camps. Here's some other examples of private institutions and colleges trying to get people to spend $200 just for a 2-hour softball camp. And that's not even including things that they would need to actually play the sport, like the equipment. And this is just the bare minimum equipment that can range from $200 to $1,000. But I have a solution. The solution is Blue A Softball. It's affordable for people to advance and learn softball skills. Not only is it affordable, but due to me having a personal network before the business, I will be able to go out and campaign for my business. Also, the startup cost is very low. So, what will the clinic offer? Well, we will have group sessions and individual sessions. You can pick of only booking one or do the bundle of 3. Not only will it save money for the consumer, but it will also encourage them to come back for multiple sessions. My hopes is that we also have equipment for people to use if they do not have money to have for themselves. I plan on getting the equipment through donations from friends and family, donations from other leagues that I've been in that have sadly closed down, and from personal profits that we make and reinvesting it back into the business. So, how will it work? You check to see the availability. The group clinics will be Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the individual clinics will be Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays. You see what day works for you, you check the website, you pick the day and pay for the day or days that you want, and then show up on that day with or without equipment. So, let's go into the startup costs. The startup cost includes permits and taxes, equipment, some money for equipment, and to build and maintain the website, which goes to about $400. Then the expenses per month, which includes field fees, which in Montgomery County is $10 per hour. And my hope is to have 3 group sessions and 2 individual sessions per week, so that goes to about $400. Each session will be 2 hours long. And then insurance, which is $1.38 per person per session. So that, again, goes to about $150. And then to keep up the website, it's also $50. So that total goes to $600. Now, let's go into future revenue. This is an 8-month revenue plan starting from March, which is usually the beginning of softball season, all the way to October, which is usually the end. As you can see, there's a rise in summer because people are usually out of school, and usually softball leagues only have leagues in spring and fall, so they'll be looking for something to do. And then a decrease in August because they go back to school, they just get busy, or maybe they do their school softball. We plan on making about $100 after expenses in March, and then soon up to $500 during the spring. The more people we get, the more money we get to profit back and put back into the business. So, how will I get the word out there? Well, Blue A Softball Clinic has an email and Instagram, and soon, hopefully, a website. But the thing I'm going to mostly rely on is the people I've made connections with over the years I've been playing. I will go to their teams and talk to the parents and the people there to get their support. And some future plans I also have is to hire more employees. So soon it won't just be one place in Montgomery County, it will spread across. So why should money determine if someone can play a sport or not? Let Blue A Softball be the thing that knocks that down. Thank you.
Thank you, Justice. If you want to vote for Blue A Softball Clinic to win the Audience Choice Award, please stick around to see her vote code at the end of all of the finalist presentations.
We'd now like to introduce Mr. Don, President of the Macklin Foundation, who will discuss his support for the MBI program and how the program continues to fulfill the mission of Gordon Macklin.
Good afternoon. My name's Don Dawn. I'm the president of the Gordon and Marilyn Macklin Foundation. Welcome to Raptor Tank. In the late 1990s, my uncle Gordon Macklin established the Macklin Business Institute at Montgomery College. We're very proud of its graduates, in terms of the amount of give back they gave to the community while they're in school, as well as their business and academic successes after their graduation. Raptor Tank provides a great experiential opportunity for students to develop a business plan, prepare the pitch, and to present it to business leaders. I'd also like to announce that last year, we at the Macklin Foundation funded the creation of a finance laboratory at Montgomery College, and the finance laboratory will allow students to do a deeper dive into technical aspects of business, as well as be exposed to a broader range of business opportunities. So thank you, and enjoy the Raptor Tank.
Thank you, Don, for your support of Macklin Business Institute students.
Next, we have Danielle McCarran with her artisan keycap business called Noble Caps.
During quarantine, I have found myself typing away at a computer keyboard for hours. I wanted to customize my experience on the keyboard, so I started finding ways to personalize every aspect of it and came across artisan keycaps. Artisan keycaps are small, colorful sculptures that can function as a key on a keyboard. Any key on a mechanical keyboard can be swapped out and replaced with an artisan keycap. These customizations are especially popular in the technology-related and gaming communities. Quality artisan keycaps are highly sought after and are commonly distributed in one of two ways. The most frequently used sale types are group buys and raffles. The dynamic of these two methods reflects the sneaker market, where general release products are commonly available to everyone and more highly sought after. Limited release products are raffled off in smaller runs. Another similarity keycaps have to sneakers is an active aftermarket. Highly coveted collectibles such as the Bongo Cat keycap by Hello Caps can resell for 4 to 5 times its manufacturer's suggested retail price, $100 compared to $500. This inflated value in the aftermarket drives sales by increased perceived desirability. Noble Caps creates artisan keycaps inspired by nostalgia pop culture and 90s vaporwave colorways. The product itself is handmade locally in Montgomery County from sustainably sourced materials. I wanted to create my own unique artisan keycaps that reflected my background in environmental studies. Noble Caps sets out to distinguish itself from other creators in this space by not only creating sustainable products, but also creating an experience for our customers. This experience starts online, where you'll be able to interact with a community of enthusiasts in an inclusive Discord or shop on our website. The experience continues when you receive your purchase, memorably packaged goodies accented with recycled tissue paper, such as custom stickers, handwritten notes, and opportunities to win additional handmade creations as a loyalty-building strategy. Our Discord will have channels that provide customer service, announce raffles, and house multiple communities for general discussion and verified trading. The server itself will be moderated by a combination of us, volunteers, and software. Everything from the mold casting system, to the mold making material, to the resin used will be recyclable. Eventually, our goal would be to provide customers with a program that would allow them to potentially return a keycap and have it melted down and upcycled into a new one. Noble Caps has invested time and money. Out-of-pocket investments towards our products are roughly equivalent to $1,000. This accounts for a large portion of the startup equipment. Our primary cost in the future will then be consumables required to create and bring an astounding product to market. Until it becomes viable, Noble Caps will continue to be funded as a passion project. The funds acquired from Raptor Tank will be used towards creating a more complete workshop that will allow Noble Caps to expand its brand. Currently, our limited workspace prevents us from acquiring all the tools we need to see our design concepts to market.
Thank you, Danielle. If you want to vote for Noble Caps to win the Audience Choice Award, please stick around to see her vote code at the end of all of the finalists' presentations.
As a Montgomery College student and co-leader of Raptor Tank, the remote environment has brought new challenges to this year's competition. Proudly, the Raptor Tank co-leads were able to adapt and innovate our student-led entrepreneurship program. Helping to run this program has been a great experience, as we have learned that turning this competition into a virtual setting was not as easy as it initially seemed. From writing emails to different stakeholders to hosting synchronous and asynchronous workshops, we gained skills that have allowed us to mold into strong leaders as well as entrepreneurs. Our patience was tested at times, but we were able to get through this together with the help of our dear co-directors, Mr. Lang and Professor Weiser. From our victories, we have gained confidence and we are proud of ourselves and everything that we have done so far. For the past 4 months, we have been working really hard to make this event possible, and now we can proudly say we made it.
Next, we have the Mario Venture by Marlene Ortega, which offers eco-friendly, fashionable, and aesthetically pleasing accessories.
Hello everyone, my name is Marilyn Ortega and I'm going to be talking about my business, the Mario Venture. Accessories elevate your attire, whether it be for a job interview or sitting in class. Whatever the reason may be, at some point in your life you probably added something to your outfit for a specific function or because it just looked nice. Ever since I was a young teen, non-stereotypical fashion really appealed to me. My interesting clothing choices, which thankfully evolved, and taste for mismatched earrings confused many that I've encountered, but it made me fascinated with how fashion conveys you as a person. It made me think, why follow the traditions of accessory utilization? Why not be adventurous while still looking appropriate for certain situations? Why not have accessories that are completely unique to you? This all led me to my business idea. The Mario Venture will provide customers with handcrafted exclusive drops. They come in unrepeatable different styles, each with a character that might appeal to you. To expand on the Mario Venture, I will also provide a special service for clients to have me turn their old jewelry or clothes into new pieces. They have the option to customize their product with me, personalizing it even more. In addition to my message for self-expression through fashion, I'm a strong advocate for sustainability. Sustainability is to preserve our planet's resources and strive for ecological stability. According to the House of Common Environmental Audit Committee, the fashion industry is the third biggest manufacturing industry. Unfortunately, what stemmed from this was fast fashion, that being manufacturing clothes for hot trends at a cheap cost, but at the expense of putting the earth at risk. Some examples of detrimental fast fashion practices include using toxic dyes, polluting the environment with wasted textiles, and contributing to landfills since consumers usually end up throwing away low-quality products. To promote sustainable initiative in the fashion industry, all of the products that I create are made from recycled materials, whether that be from the remnant section from the local Joann's or unwanted jewelry from the community. Allow me to show you how I've already implemented sustainability into business. Around a year ago, I attended a business expo called Bantapreneur. My partner and I made scrunchies and stuffed animals from recycled clothes and fabrics. It was a well-liked business idea, and from our small stand, we gained insight into sustainable process and created traction. Let's take a look at the cost of my earrings. A pack of 120 earring hooks costs $3.99. Because the ornaments are repurposed, the cost for those would be $0. On average, it can take 10 minutes to construct one earring. Those 10 minutes times the 120 hooks from one pack would amount to 20 hours of work. If we were to hypothetically include labor cost, which is $13.50 in Maryland, the money I spent on the hooks, as well as the delivery expenses, my break-even would be $340. Selling an earring for $6, half the price of most aesthetic shops, puts 120 earrings at the price of $720, making a profit of $380. That is for the earring section alone. Imagine a customer browsing through the catalog of limited edition items, anticipating the next drop and waiting to buy it. As for the client base repurposing service, payment would mostly go towards the labor as opposed to the materials. I would give a 40% discount, for example, to those that provide the material to be repurposed. But how big is this aesthetic accessories market exactly? Bigger than one would think, especially because of the enabling of social media. Social media platforms such as Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook provide opportunities for small businesses such as mine to seamlessly reach out to audiences. With my target audience being teenagers and young adults, this is the perfect setup for the two biggest social media obsessed generations. I would know. This also means I have high competition, as many aesthetic small businesses want to gain a social media presence. However, with my commitment to repurposing accessories and recycling, I believe that I will be set apart from those who make products solely for the looks. So far, my business is a work in progress idea with 2 products on the menu, them being the mentioned earrings and scrunchies. I've gained reactions from my friends and families of my products so far, receiving positive feedback. However, I want to take my business further. My goal for this business is to first establish a presence on social media's market outlets. Future achievements will include adding to my team and expanding on product type to reach more diverse demographics among the youth. Additional resources would also allow us to contribute to today's difficult times and produce face masks as our way of giving back to the community. The world can recycle its already beautiful patterns full of history and quality. Recycle doesn't have to mean tacky or old or defective. Recycled can and will mean new, repurposed, and charming. Thank you.
Thank you, Mari. If you want to vote for the Mari Adventure to win the Audience Choice Award, please stick around and see her vote code at the end of all the finalists' presentations.
As you've heard, the Raptor Tank's primary sponsor is the Macklin Business Institute, and we would like to introduce one of our co-directors, Steve Lang, who is the director of the Macklin Business Institute.
Hello, my name is Steve Lang. I'm the director of the Macklin Business Institute and a co-director for the Raptor Tank Business Pitch Competition. The Macklin Business Institute is a unique program in that we use experiential learning to help develop our students' business skills. While we do have a rigorous academic component, which requires our students to take an honors business curriculum and maintain above a 3.5 GPA, the heart of what we do is our hands-on initiatives. Essentially, we immerse students in experiences that allow them to apply what they are learning in the classroom to real-world business situations. They learn from their successes and failures and use their experiences to not only improve our program offerings, but to develop skills that will help them in their future academic and career pursuits. For example, our flagship experience, the MBI Cafe, provides an opportunity to make management decisions and prepare business documents for operational business. Macklin students evaluate suppliers, our pricing models, create marketing and promotional plans, and present financial statements, among other activities. In addition, the Macklin Business Institute has an initiative called MC Enactus, which challenges students to affect change in their campus, local, and even global community. They do this by learning to use business and entrepreneurial skills to develop and implement outreach projects that will improve people's lives or businesses, to measure impact for these projects, and then to use innovative methods to further improve upon or expand these projects. That is why we are proud to have our MBI students lead the Raptor Tank event for Montgomery College students. Together, our co-leads have literally put in hundreds of hours without pay to organize this event benefiting entrepreneurs at Montgomery College. Many other MBI students have assisted our co-leaders by completing many required tasks, including preparation for weekly workshops and creating marketing materials. And with all of the Macklin students participating in our MBI Cafe Business Lab, they're also funding this event for the benefit of other MC students. So why does MBI do all of this? Because it fits within Gordon Macklin's initial vision for the Macklin Business Institute to provide experiential learning opportunities for our students that will not only benefit our community, but will help develop MBI students into future business leaders. I'm proud of our students and faculty for the role in offering Raptor Tank to the MC community and look forward to many more years of successful competitions.
Thank you, Mr. Lang, for your wonderful remarks and for making Raptor Tank an annual part of the MBI experience.
Now let's welcome Isabel Paz as she introduces her business, Bellela, which offers customers dance, fitness, and wellness guides.
Hello, my name is Isabella Paz and I'm a first-year business student at Montgomery College. And I'm here to present my business called Bellela I Dance, I Am. Bailo, luego existo. The first thing is the business concept, starting with what problems we're solving. With Bellela, we're solving 3 issues. The first one being that people feel self-conscious, insecure, and judged in a fitness space, as reflected in the testimonials to the right. Secondly, most dance spaces are one language based, which limits English speakers from accessing Spanish taught classes, and vice versa. Thirdly, because of the pandemic, it is increasingly difficult to do physical activity anywhere and with anyone. If we look at the graph on the right by Evidation, a health discovery engine, physical activity in the US went down 48% during the pandemic. But how does Bellela play into this? Bellela is a bilingual virtual space for dance, fitness, and wellness. We plan to help people form an unconditional friendship with themselves by using dance to improve their 7 dimensions of wellness: physical, emotional, intellectual, social, spiritual, environmental, and occupational. But how does Bellela do it? Bailalo connects the body and the mind to encourage expression without perfection. We then merge Latin rhythms, ballet, and bar to channel our emotions. Lastly, we give our customers a chance to strengthen self-love and form an unconditional friendship with themselves by embracing their inner and outer beauty to feel comfortable, valuable, free, and unique. But why do we do it? When we were in quarantine, my sister and I found a combination of both our passions, dance and self-care. And sharing that meant we could offer the world a chance to freely explore dance through their 7 dimensions of wellness from the comfort of their homes, while offering them a better alternative from the traditional technical dance class. When we take a look at the market, we can first observe the potential of the virtual, online, and fitness industry through these numbers. According to Global Market Insights, in 2019, the industry was worth $5 billion, and it was projected to grow 30% to $30 billion by 2026. However, since then, those statistics have grown immensely due to the number of people that went digital because of the pandemic. Next up, we have our target market: Latin women, English speakers, US-born Latinos, immigrants, and the LGBT+ community, plus students and kids. For Latin women, we're looking at 35 to 60-year-olds who live in Latin America. For English speakers, we target age 21 to 55-year-olds who live in the US, Canada, or Europe. For US-born Latinos and immigrants, we have age 21 to 55 who do not practice Spanish very often. For the LGBTQ+ community, ages 21 to 55 and want to dance freely in a safe and comfortable space. Lastly, we are determined to include students and kids who are doing online schooling at the moment. Considering our value, we hold a holistic approach to dance and exercise. We're bilingual in English and Spanish. We have a user-friendly website, and we have competitive prices. As we can see here for our threats, we have listed the fact that our competitors have an established clientele, that physical studios might open up again soon, and that we have few resources. However, we have several more opportunities, such as the fact that we're online, we have a proven market, and we're on top of the wellness trends. Focusing on our strategy, we plan to use social media marketing with Instagram because we already have an established customer interest on that platform. We're also building our website right now by meeting with branding consultants, web designers, and marketing specialists. Finally, we have our financials. In this revenue model, it is important to keep in mind that these are our initial starting prices, which were obtained by researching our competitors in the US and internationally. So first we have a single class, live or on demand for $9.99, a package deal, 8 live or on demand classes for $29.99, and a membership which allows unlimited access to all live and on demand classes for $19.99 per month. No matter what option of the 3 customers choose, they will receive a free live or on demand class before they purchase their option. Here we have the annual income statement that calculates $70,568 in total revenue and a net profit of $60,995. And if we take a look on the right, we have the calculations of both the variable and fixed costs. For every dollar earned from the prize money, I will have $300 to purchase social media content, which will reach an additional 23,000 people per month. And if I assume 1% of those people will book a single class, that turns out to be per year more than $24,000 in extra revenue. Additionally, if I estimate 30% of those who purchase a single class before, then purchase a package, it will bring Bailalo an additional $30,000 per year. Thank you, and remember to be with Bailalo. I dance, I am. Bailo, luego existo.
Thank you, Isabella. If you want to vote for Bailalo to win the Audience Choice Awards, please refer to her vote code.
Now we would like to introduce our second co-director, Professor Weiser, who will be discussing the collaboration of all the individuals who have helped support Raptor Tank.
Hello, my name is Hannah Weiser, and I am the coordinator and a professor of business and management, as well as the co-director for the Raptor Tank Business Pitch Competition. Many schools have business pitch competitions. What makes the Raptor Tank unique is that this program is student-run and student-funded by members of the Macklin Business Institute Experiential Honors Program, who run their own business, the MBI Cafe. Students helping students teaches many valuable skills to everyone involved, as the leads learn important business skills like marketing, event coordination, presenting, and leadership, and help the entrepreneurs learn the foundations of a business to start or build one in the program. While this is a business competition, students in any major from any campus have the opportunity to participate, expanding the reach of the program to help any student at MC. As a result, it instills the importance of helping each other, a lifelong lesson that benefits everyone. Students not only learn to help each other and build skills along the way, they also have the opportunity to collaborate with a large number of stakeholders across Montgomery College and our local business community. First, students work closely with a team of faculty advisors from the business program and the Macklin Business Institute Experiential Honors Program. These faculty help develop and support this program for many years and oversee its implementation with the student leads while also supporting the student entrepreneurs that participate. We are lucky to have a large group of college leadership and business professionals that serve as judges and speakers, as well as mentors for our business leads and student entrepreneurs. The exceptional judges and speakers help keep our information relevant and help expand the program to the entrepreneurial community outside the college, a big value for everyone involved. This collaborative effort expands across Montgomery College to MCTV and our social media staff who partner with us to help spread awareness and to promote the program. Finally, we have many faculty, staff, and leadership who help to market and support this program every year. Collaboration of this nature is at the heart of experiential learning and drives home the support of our college mission in inspiring opportunities and empowering MC students. It's a joy to be a part of this vast team effort and to help make a big impact for everyone involved.
Thank you, Professor Weiser, for your kind remarks and for everything you've done to make Raptor Tank a successful experience for everyone involved.
In addition, we would like to give special thanks to all our supporters of Raptor Tank, such as college leaderships, staff, the judges, and speakers from our business community, MCTV and the social media team for MC, our faculty advisors, and all the faculty and students that support us each year.
Congratulations to everyone. Our entrepreneurs did a great job pitching their businesses. The Raptor Tank team is so proud of all of our competitors this year.
Please take a moment and vote for your favorite finalist to win the Audience Choice Award. Please select your choice of the finalist vote code and text it to 650-600-9016.
I know you are all eager to learn who our winners are, but at this time, our judges are in the deliberation period to determine the first, second, and third place winners. If you haven't already, go back to vote for your favorite participant.
These participants have an opportunity to be awarded a portion of over $2,500 in seed money to help start their business. In addition, the presenting team with the most votes will receive a bonus award of $500, all thanks to you.
Thank you for joining our 7th annual Raptor Tank competition and our first virtual event. Look out for the final announcement of our winners on Wednesday, November 18th.
See you then, and thank you for watching.